Yo, 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 welcome to the call, everybody. As you guys know, we're doing our nightly call. It's Monday, actually already Tuesday, London session. We're in the part between Asia and London, right? So today, just to talk about what we were looking at earlier, this is the Asian range right here, right? This whole thing, that's Asia. Boom, 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 just moving, moving, moving. And he made a crazy move right here. And that's what we call the purge, right? So he purged those highs. Boom. So if you would have got it on that sell, which I did right here, that's the sell. Boom, boom, right? Beautiful entries. Doom, doom. Right. That's what you want. You want to get something like that. And the reason that was a good sell also, as you guys could tell, it formed divergence. So what's a divergence once again? A divergent is when, so first of all, SPS, NAS 100, and US 30, they're correlated pairs, right? They move alike. Like if one is going down, they all go down. One is going up, they all go up, right? But sometimes what I've been noticing is that they like to do something called divergence, right? And what's a divergence? A divergent is, for example, this, like over here, like this high, right? So you got this high over here, same high. So if you look at the time, this high was created at whatever time it says here. Let's see. How come I can't see the time? There it is. So at 22:15, right? Then you got this high over here. Most likely it's gonna be around the same time, right? 22:15, right? And look at this high over here. So they all created that same high at the same time. Let's move this up a little bit right there. So 22:45, more or less like the same time, right? So they all created that high. Boom, boom, boom. This one, this one created, let's not look at that. This one created that high right there. And then this is what happened next. So the market started selling from there, started selling, 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 selling. And they did a crazy manipulation. They did a really crazy manipulation. So the manipulation is right here. This is the manipulation. Like if you guys could see this candle around literally like maybe an hour ago, 2 hours ago, but it says here 05:45, right? And look at this high over here. The high created at 05:45. I bet you same time. 05:45, right? Same time. And look at this high over here, right there. 05:45, right? So what does that tell me? What does that tell me? It tells me that at that time, US 30 did a crazy manipulation. It went crazy. It went crazy. Like it literally moved. We're talking about 127 points in less than like 15 minutes, right? So we got 15, 30, 45. So in like 2 hours, it moved 135 points, right? So why did they do this? Why did they do this move, right? Specifically, the reason they made this move is because you guys gotta remember that the banks, they're greedy. The banks are greedy. So anybody that got on this sale here the first time, pip game. So if you got in this sale right there, you got to do 70 pips. And if you didn't have good trade management and you didn't take profit, you didn't take partials, you didn't do none of the stuff that I teach you guys to do every time, which is as soon as you go in a trade, always pay yourself, pay yourself, pay yourself, because the banks, they're gonna come back and they're gonna take anybody that sold there out. Look, boom, they took them out. They took them out with this one. Then they did it again. So if you got into a sell here, and you were eating the whole time, right? You got to catch 111 points. But what happens to a lot of people is that they're greedy. They're greedy and they don't like to take profits. They don't like to take partials. So look what they did now. This is crazy. They took out everybody again. They moved the market 133 points, right? 133 points took everybody out. And that was the perfect sell right there. That was a perfect sell setup. That's what I like to see. I like to see this. Like highs get taken out. Highs get taken out here. The highs did not get taken out. So what happens if I see that NAS and XPX did not take out those highs, right? They didn't take out those highs, right? So as you guys could see, it's a downtrend here, it's a downtrend here, and it's a little bit of an uptrend here. That's what I call divergence on US 30, SPS, and NAS 100. A difference in trend. But that also indicates when you guys see this type of moves, when you see like a divergent, that's going to indicate that the market wants to drop, right? So it dropped. It literally dropped right afterwards. It did the divergent. You guys could look at it. Like it did the shooting star, boom, took everybody out, started dropping. Personally, I already closed that trade. I already closed that trade because I see it coming back. I see it coming back, and like they're probably gonna do it one more time. They're probably gonna come back again, take those sellers out, and then drop it again. Because in reality, what I'm also noticing is that the banks, they like this area over here. And if you guys look at the bigger picture, right? Look at the bigger picture. Look at where we are in the bigger scale. So if we look at the biggest scale, right? Look where we at. We're at the 61% retracement, right? 61. So we already in a premium. This whole thing over here is considered premium. So when the market comes to a premium area above the 50% is a premium. Anything below the 50% is a discount. And why is a premium versus a discount important? Because in a premium market, you're gonna look for sales. In a discount market, you're gonna look for buys, right? And also let's look at something else. If you zoom in a little bit, you guys could see there's a lot of right here. There's a lot of wicks, right? At this area right there. Wicks, wicks, wicks. So the market's coming here and it's testing that area. And if we go in the past as well, right? If you go in the past would always tell you the future, right? So if you go in the past, if you look at the past, this whole area right here, let's just emphasize the area where the market's at. Look how many wicks on this area. Wick, wick, it comes through it, it comes back up, wick, 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 it comes through it, then comes back down, another wick into it, it wicked into it, it wicked into it, comes back, it wicks into it. So it's an area where the banks like to trade from. You see that? So it broke through it, it comes back, it tested over here, it shoots up, it breaks through it, it comes back, it tested there, it comes down, then it comes back around that area, it shoots up. So now we're in a key area that the banks like to trade from, right? That's the reason you probably had that crazy manipulation today, because personally, if you guys also look at in a smaller time, right? You go to look in the smaller time frame, look at all this liquidity imbalance. So that's an imbalance. When you see the space between the gaps, so you got this wick over here, you got this wick over here, and there's an empty space. That's called imbalance, guys. That's an imbalance. Also over here, look, there's a wick right there, there's a wick right here, and there's a big space in between. That's more imbalance, right? So why is imbalance important? Because these areas, the banks always want to come back. Like I said, they're greedy, right? So anybody that went for a buy right here, they're gonna come back for them. They're gonna come back, maybe do something like this, boom, take that out, then bring it back up, take all the sellers out again, then bring it back down. That's what they like to do. They like to raid those areas, something like that. You gotta use your imagination at the end of the day. It's all about imagination, guys. Like you gotta try to your job. It's not to become the most accurate trader in the world, but your job as a trader is to find those key areas where the banks want to go to, Because why you want, like, for example, you will go for a buy right here, but don't go a buy. Also, when you guys go for a buy, always use proper risk management. Just because I said this is a buy, I used to make that mistake too, because my mentors used to say, yo, it's a buy right there. I used to over leverage. Nah, you gotta always consider your account size. This is something I touch on every call, guys. So I like to talk about this a lot. So let's say you have a 100K account, right? 100K, that's 10K. One more zero. So let's say you have a 100K account with my Forex funds, right? And you're trying to pass those challenges, right? So what is the proper risk that you're gonna do here? This is the proper risk, guys. The max you wanna risk per trade is a 0.5%. That's the max, right? 0.5% per trade. A Google was a Google was 500 bucks. I already know. 500.
I don't know, but I found these results on search.
Thank you. I already know that. 500 bucks. So on 100K, you're gonna risk 500 bucks. On the 10K, max you wanna risk per trade. On the 10K max you wanna risk per trade, it's gonna be the same thing. But it's all about percentages, guys. At the end of the day, you gotta base everything in percentages. It's not based on money. It's based on percentages. So the max you wanna risk on this one is gonna be 50 bucks. 50 bucks, right? And okay, boom. So how you gonna determine now? Now you know how much you gotta risk, right? So I'm touching on risk management, I'm touching on trading plan, and I'm touching on trade management, right? So let's see, now we zoom in, right? Let's say you're wanting for the buy, your stop loss should always go below the low, right? If you're going for a buy, your stop loss should always be below the low, right? I don't want to see stop loss in between the trade, right? Like I don't want to see a stop loss here or here or here. No, I want to see the stop loss always below the wick, right? Below the wick. So now you gotta measure. You gotta measure, right? You're gonna measure from the entry to the stop loss, right? So it's telling me that it's a 36-point stop loss, right? 37-point stop loss. This is just for example purposes, right? Like we're just using it as an example. Usually my stop loss are a lot tighter because I'm gonna look for sniper entries. But okay, so now how you gonna determine how much you're gonna risk? What is your lot size, right? How you gonna determine your lot size? So you're gonna determine your lot size by dividing 500 by 36 pips, right? So now that I have to do in the calculator. Hey Google, what's 500 divided by 36?
500 divided by 36 is approximately 13.89.
So $13, more like $14. Let's say $14. So $14 is your risk per point on this trade. And so it's $14, which means $14 equals 1.4. So you're gonna drop, if you had a 10K account and you want to risk 0.5%, you're gonna drop a 1.4. It's that easy, right? Why did I put a percentage sign there? That's meant to be okay, so this is super key, guys. Before you even go to a trade, I want you guys to actually do the math. Do the math every time. Do the math, analyze what you're risking, how much is the stop loss. And if sometimes you don't know how much you're risking, drop a 0.01. Drop a 0.01 and measure with the 0.01, right? I like to trade from my computer. Like I downloaded because it's a lot easier to trade from the computer than from the phone. Okay, so now let's do this one, right? So let's say $50, right? $50. So you're gonna do the same thing. $50 divided by 36. Hey Google, what's $50 divided by 36?
The answer is approximately 1.389 United States dollars.
So $1.14. $1.40. So $1.40. and $1.40. So it equals 0.14. That's it. That's the sauce, guys. That's the sauce. And if you guys want to risk less, even better. If you want to risk between even less, like a 0.10%, even better, right? Like the less, the better. Like try to keep the losses to the minimum. You want to keep your losses between 0.5 to 0.10% max. If you really had to go in crazy like that day and you were like revenge trading and you went crazy, the max you want to risk. So before like you're done for the day. At this point, if you took up a L of 1% that day, you shouldn't need to trade no more that day. That's it. You're done trading for that day. That should be the rule. Okay. Any questions? Cool. I guess we're good. We're good. All right. All right. So now let's go back to the market. Let's try to find some entries. I like this. Yeah, I like this. I like this. Shooting up is what I was waiting for. Not yet. It's creating this double top. So let's try to catch some trades, guys. Right there. I go to the 1 minute. See, I start analyzing everything in the 1 minute. I'll try to see which highs are getting taken out. I'm trying to find those sniper entries. So right here, I kind of like this entry right there, but I'm not gonna risk a lot. I'm gonna drop like a 0.10. I'm risking like 0.10%. You know, in case it continues to go up, I'm gonna keep like loading it up, right? So like $1. So the stop loss should be all the way up here, right? So I measured it. Now I know that stop loss is up here. So I'm risking $6, right? With a 0.1. Now I know more or less if I drop a standard, I'll be risking $60. If I drop 5 standards, now I know what I'm risking. So what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for the market to come to get it. Like if I wanna risk more, it has to be higher. Like if here, I will over leverage a little bit because the stop loss is gonna be so tight, right? Same thing here. So when there's a big stop loss like that, like remember the stop loss is always gonna go in top of the wick. So same thing here. So the stop loss should be in top of the wick, right? So at this point, I think we're in profit a little bit, nothing crazy. But why are we in profit? Why did I take that sell? To tell you the truth, I took that sell because I saw that this highs got taken out, and I know US 30 likes to do turtle soups. And what is a turtle soup? A turtle soup. I'll just draw it for you. A turtle soup is it's practically a turtle soup. So you got your turtle right here. That's the shell, right? And then you have your soup. That's why they call it a turtle soup. So this is your soup. Right here. Turtle soup right there. You got your turtle. Got the turtle, the little legs. Boom. And you got your soup. So a soup is when the highs get taken out practically. When you see those highs get taken out. There you got your turtle. Got your turtle right there. And you got your soup. That's what we call a turtle soup. Why? Because these highs got taken out. These highs got taken out. These highs got taken out. It's pretty cool stuff. Turtle soup is key when you trade US 30. You're gonna see a lot of turtle soups. For example, that what happened today, this was a big turtle soup. So you got the turtle right here. Let's annotate again. Boom.
Mike,
Annotate. Yeah,
Mike,
go ahead.
So we selling on US 30 then, right?
But I'm only risking a small risk. It's a small
Okay.
risk. It's like a real tiny risk. It's really not a official trade. I would
Yeah.
rather like the big trade. I would like to sell it over here. Over here, what I'm gonna do? I'm using this like to analyze. Like I'm using.
Okay.
I dropped a 0.1 just to see how much is the risk. Like look, it's $6, right? So with a 0.1 with $1, I'm risking $6.
Yeah, okay.
So that's just I'm using it like also to analyze as if the market continues to go up. I'll probably drop another sale, but small sales, right? But
Yeah.
the big sale, I'm gonna try to wait for the market to come over here, or even you might even take these highs out, right? You might even take those highs out. But
Yeah.
for the looks of it, I think the market wants to like come back down, come back up, to calm down during London. So during London, it's all about timing. It's all about timing with Forex at the end of the day. As long as you understand the time, where you're at, and what that time likes to do, you're gonna understand more or less where the market is gonna go. So personally, I know that Asia, the market likes to stay in a range. Look, this is Asia. This stays
Mm-hmm.
it's like consolidating, right?
Yes. Yes.
During London, you're gonna get something. So you got the consolidation, right? There's something called the PO3. Let's talk about the PO3 since we're touching on it. PO3. What is the PO3? It stands for the power of three. Something that ICT likes to talk about, the power of three. So what is the power of three? The power of three will be the accumulation phase when it accumulates. So why does the market accumulate? The market is accumulating because it's gathering contracts. It's gathering buyers, it's gathering sellers, gathering buyers, sellers, buyers, sellers, buyers,
So
sellers.
would that be considered like it's gassing up?
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, because they're getting ready to destroy everybody that got into the accumulation, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, if you got into this trade and you're greedy and you're still holding for like 8 hours, 10 hours straight, they're gonna take you out, right? They already took out multiple people. So they look over here, in this area.
Yeah.
In this area, if you got into the sell, they took you out right here. Boom. They took you out one time. If you got into the buy right there, they took you out. Boom. If you got into this sell right here,
Mm-hmm.
then they took you out. Boom. If you got into the sell now, what are they gonna do? Most likely they're gonna keep on rating. They're gonna keep on rating areas. They're
Yeah.
not gonna let you win. In this market, the only people that win are the smart individuals that they take profit, right? Because your job as a trader is not to we cannot move the market, right? We don't have the power to move the market. To move the
Yeah.
market, it takes millions, probably trillions of dollars, right? These companies they got billions of dollars, right? So they know how to manipulate the market. So our job as traders is to find those areas where the banks like to trade from, right? So we
Yeah.
already know by looking at this, look, there's a lot of liquidity up here. So we know they like this area up here. So most likely I want to wait for the market to come over here, right? Come back over here. Boom. Or maybe you might go even higher. You might even rate the highs. You might even rate it even higher, right?
Yeah.
You might even go up to here. Boom. Like take everybody out for sure, for sure. So then it will do the expansion. So there's two possibilities that this market could do right now. I'll give you two options. It could come over here, right here, and just drop again, right? So this will be okay. So let's talk about power of three, accumulation. That's the first part. Then you got the manipulation. The manipulation is when it shoots up this way, or it could shoot down. That way, it's like a
Yeah.
fake move. The manipulation is basically a fake move to induce people into because what happens to regular people when they see a big move going in one direction, oh, the market is buying, so they start buying, 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 buying. But the real move is the third move, the distribution. So you got accumulation, you got the manipulation, and then you will have the distribution. So they will drop it on you. So let me just do it in different colors so you could see it.
Okay.
I'm just using my imagination right now because it's
Yeah.
not really happening,
all
but
right.
I could always go back in the past and show you some PO3s. They're actually happening all the time. PO3 happens all the time, right? So it will be this is your accumulation phase. That's your accumulation phase. Then you got the manipulation. Manipulation will be usually during London.
Yeah.
During London, you will see that, and then towards New York, then you will see the distribution.
That big move the big move always happened in New York. What did I see today? I seen something crazy on gold or something. Or was it US 30? Was that what time was that? Let me look.
There was a good move today this morning in US 30 right here. Boom. That was the move. Boom. Caught this whole buy.
I caught something on 30. I caught something on 30. I caught something on NAS. I didn't catch the XPX 50. The XPX, I couldn't catch it. I wasn't fast enough to catch it. But I caught something on NAS to cover something on 30.
So look at this. This is what we're talking about. You got the accumulation phase.
Yep.
You got the distribution. I mean the manipulation to the downside, manipulation.
Yeah.
And then you got the distribution. This is a perfect PO3. You got the accumulation phase, you got the manipulation, and then distribution. And
okay, so on your chart, okay, I'm looking at your chart, right?
Mm-hmm.
So opening bell is wait a minute, 15:15. It's 16:30, right? East Coast, right?
Oh, for London?
No, not for London, for New York. It's 16:30, right?
15:30, yeah, around there.
Okay, 15 is 8 o'clock, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but the opening bell will be 9:30. Because I think the time over here is GMT. We're like in GMT, we're like in UK time.
Yeah. So because I noticed that lately the big move's been coming before opening bell, like in that 8:30, the 8 o'clock hour.
That's a good observation. That's a really good observation. Yeah, maybe you're into something, dude. Like, that's facts, bro. That's facts. The fact that you're able to see that's attention to detail. Attention to detail, you know?
I just been watching it. I don't know if I just been watching it. I was like, I gotta figure some patterns out.
You're right.
So I could be able to get in the market, give me some money, and go on to do my because I got a business. So I gotta be, because I smacked them on gold one day. I smacked them on gold in like 5 trades. Because I got that 50,000, that 50K account. And I went up like 2,500. But I saw the moves and I say it's more money in there. And I tried to get in there, but I was working, so I couldn't pay attention and be the scalper that you was telling me, like, you got to scalp. Stop. Don't do only do the long moves if I know exactly what's going on.
Yeah. It's tough, dude. It's tough. This market's tough. You know, it could be a blessing in disguise, right? Because at the end of the day, we're just developing that skill set. And the more you do it, the more you go understand it. And it's going to take some time, but you're doing great, dude. You're doing fantastic. The fact that you're able to analyze the fact that at 15:30, the market is making a move, that's key. That's key. And that's actually something that one of my mentors taught me. Now I remember, 15:30, the market do make a move. You're totally right about that. Around that time, the market's always going to move. You just got to catch it on the right side. You got to catch it in the right direction, and you're good.
Okay.
But
I was just trying to do a sale and it took me out. I don't know what happened. Maybe
gold,
I made a mistake. No, I didn't try to do a sell on gold. I did the NZD, CAD, and I must have hit something because I popped out of it at minus $1.16, and I know my stop loss was 8.2276. And
you said it was today?
Yeah, just a few minutes ago. NZD, CAD.
NCD CAD, okay. NCD CAD, let's look at it. NCD CAD. Where are you? AUD, NCD, USD. I don't see it. Okay, I gotta add it. So you go here, go to symbols, Forex, NCD CAD.
Yeah, this right there. it was white right there.
Boom. All right, so we added it. Now we should be able to see it. NCD cat. NCD cat. Bam. Boom. All right, so let's see what happened today. So when I'm trading forex pairs,
Yeah,
I'm not the I'm not the NCD cat type of guy, but I do
Yeah.
know like all the pairs they practically move the same if you just
Yeah.
analyze them. But what I could see that the market created a double top right here. Like
yes, right
boom.
there.
So you sell if you were going to sell this, right?
Yeah,
You could sell it. Let me see. You gotta wait for that sniper entry though. Mm-hmm.
I got in. I had got in at 0.81954.
0.81954. 0.81954. So look around here. 0.81954.
Yep.
So
And I
look
had
here.
I had put my take profit at 0.819. I messed that up. I messed it up. I put it
I
at
would've-
0.81956. I messed it up.
I would have put my stop loss always above this high, right? So when you do a setup, right? That looks good. That looks like a good sell, to tell you the truth. Because the reason I like this sell is because if I was to put my fibs down, right, from the highest high
Yeah.
to the lowest low, the market is at a premium. So the market's above the 50%. It's almost at the 100%, right? Right.
Yeah.
That was a good sell. That was a good sell setup. The stop loss, I would have put it above this high. Always put your stop loss above the 100%.
So I had my stop loss at 82276.
So 82276. Let's see. 82276.
I had it too low.
So it was tight. No, it was a tight stop loss. There's nothing wrong with having a tight stop loss either, right? So you didn't give it enough room to breathe, I guess. But that was already a 30 pip
Okay.
stop
All
loss.
right. Okay. All right. Okay. That's what I did. Okay. So yeah. So I didn't lose nothing on it because I took all the money off of it. But I was trying to get it to 81956. That's what I was trying to get it to.
Correct. So what I would suggest on this pair, let me see.
Yeah.
I'm just analyzing it. On that range, on this range, right? Always remember what your order block is.
Yeah.
So this is your order block right here. That's your order block.
Yeah.
That's your order block. And that would have been the sniper entry right here. You gotta be you were good. Just a little more patience. Let it keep going up. Then look at a shooting star right there. This is the kind of wicks you want to look for. So back to the cheat sheet. I think I showed you the cheat sheet before, right?
No, if you did, I don't got it. I need to get it.
So you gotta go to Google. You go to Google. All you
Yeah.
gotta do is type candlestick cheat sheet. And you need to learn these patterns, right? So for example, let's look at this pattern right here. So you want to wait. So before you go into a trade, right? You don't go on a trade based on candles. You want to go into a trade when you see, for example, if you're looking for bullish candlestick patterns. If you're looking for buys, you want to look for the hammer, look for an inverted hammer, a dragonfly doji, a bullish spinning top, because all these candles, they indicate that the market is trying to reverse.
Yes. Okay. I know what shooting stars said. Basically, lets you know that it ain't really ready to go in that direction.
For example,
and
here,
that hammer, and that hammer right there, and that hammer. I know that dragonfly, doji.
These are bullish patterns.
Okay, so I recognize that the hammer. I recognize the hammer. I recognize the inverted hammer or this dragonfly doji.
Mm-hmm. So let's look at here.
Okay.
Let's look at what we got here. Look at this one. That should have been your your one of your confirmations right here. When you
Okay.
saw this wick, when you saw that wick, look at the one over here.
Yeah.
You got a shooting star, and as soon as the shooting star popped up, market started dropping. Shooting star, market
Yeah.
started dropping.
Yeah.
So that would have been a nice entry of the order block. You got an order block over here.
Yeah.
You also have your retracement almost in the 100%. Those are
Yeah.
good entries. When you wait for the market to come to the highest high, and then you see like a nice shooting star. So if we zoom in, let's see what else we see there in the 1 minute. Let me see what I see in the 1 minute there. So I'm guessing this was the move. Let me see. So it's at the high right here. That was the move. So it was quick. It was a quick move.
Yeah.
So he
And
came, he rated that high. Right here, you got something called the purge too. When you see, these are the moves you want to wait for. You want to wait for the market to take out some highs. Like for example, it took out that high right there.
yeah.
It came through. It took out the high. You don't get on that one. You wait for the market to come back down, and then you want to get on the sniper entry in the 3. This is something that I like to teach. It's called the purge strategy.
Yeah.
So you want to get on the sniper entry right there. Boom. So this would have been the perfect entry to get on. So you got your high right there. Boom. Number 1. You got your 2. The 2 will be the purge, the
Yeah.
rate. You raise that high, and then you got your sniper entry. Boom. The 3. And after that, look what happened. The market just started dropping. So that was good, dude. It's good. It's good that you're taking trades on your own.
Yeah.
It's really good. I like that, bro, because that's the only way you're gonna learn.
Yeah.
But this was the move. Boom. Because it's like a head and shoulders in a way too. You got the shoulder, you got the head, and you got the other shoulder.
Yeah.
Did I ever send you the video with the Forex Scott?
With Forex, what?
The stock God. Stocks. His name is Stock God.
No.
No? Okay, so I need you to watch this video because
Yeah. Okay.
he's actually what I just taught you.
Yeah.
He teaches it in a whole course. That's what he talks about for like I don't know how many minutes. But
Yeah.
so you
Okay.
got a stock guy.
Okay.
He got this thing called the purge. Where is he? Where is he? There it is. Art of charting. Yo, he made more videos, but this is him. This is what I'm talking about. Stock guy. Let's see. We can go to his page. Videos. There it is. This is the one. So I'm gonna go ahead and send you this video.
Yeah.
He's gonna put you on game. He's gonna put you on game, and you're gonna understand a little more of what I was talking about. The 1, 2, 3. After watching this.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna drop it in this chat for you.
Yeah.
So that's like
So
a must watch.
how you doing on your trading challenge?
So on the 20K, I was down because I'm trying EAs. I'm trying all this stuff out, and one of the EAs I was trying, it actually put me like negative 1,200. But I'm already back up. Like I already made up like $600 in like a week.
So I was just out in Berkeley. I was just out in San Francisco with some tech guy. I told him, I was like, look, dude, you dudes went to San Jose State and you dudes went to y'all went to Berkeley. I need y'all to find me some dudes that know how to do these EAs and all of this Forex stuff. And they was like, you went to that? I said, yeah, I use that to take care of me and my church. And they was like, what? So they trying to find me some guys because I want to be able to do it too. I want to be able to have, you know how, because like you said you watched my man and you learned what he was doing. So you peak game and you try to create something for you and your family.
Like we know how to put the EA. We already learned that. We just need to
Yeah.
find the right EA.
Okay.
Like putting an EA is just like an indicator. Like you go
Yeah.
here, like it's so easy. You go
Yeah.
here, open data folder.
Yeah.
It's just like putting an indicator into your chart. Like right here, look, expert advisors. That's where the EA is gonna go.
Yeah.
And then you just put it into your chart.
Oh, that's the MACD.
But these are EAs, expert advisor. That's what EA stands for. Expert
Okay.
advisor.
Does that MACD tells when the selling pressure is going down?
I guess so. I don't really mess with it too much.
Yeah.
I'm more into like clean charts. I like to do
Yeah.
institutional
Yeah.
trading, but this is where the EAs go. Like if I was to buy the EA from one of these guys, it will
Yeah.
be here, and then I just put it here, boom, and then you'd be like, okay, boom, common inputs, and you run it up. But we just gotta. Is that easy? Is that easy to put the EA?
Okay.
It's simple. It's simple. Like it's nothing out of this world. We just gotta find the right EA to work with.
Okay. All
But
right.
personally, I'm not using any of these
Okay.
EAs. These are just something that I was using just to like learn how to put an EA.
Yeah.
But I know how to put the EA already. I learned that.
Okay. All right. All right. Praise the Lord. That's good, man.
Yeah, and we have the copier too. We have a copier. So look, that was a good sell. It was a good sell setup.
Yeah.
Like right now we're up 2 points, which is cool. You know, if you would have dropped a standard, that would have been $20.
Yeah.
But right now I'm not trying to risk too much.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. I'm trying to pass my challenge. That's all I care about.
I'm gonna wait for that one entry that I really like, and that's when I'm gonna go a little heavy on it. But
Yeah.
like I wouldn't do like a lot of, because look at the stop loss. Like I said, if you're going for sales, your stop loss has to be above those highs, right?
Yeah.
If you're going for buys, I wouldn't even go for buys because
It's
the
not a
market's at
buy
point.
though. It's not a buy unless they manipulate the market, but you can get caught up in it. So that's why I always like they doing something.
I will
You know
buy
what I'm
down
saying?
here,
Yes.
down there, like sell over here, sell high, buy low.
Buy low. Yeah.
That's the rule.
So okay, you doing MFF, right?
My Forex funds, yeah.
Okay. Can you change that 100 to 1 to 500 to 1, or it has to be 100 to 1?
It has to be 100 to 1.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, they have their own parameters already set.
Okay. Well, I don't care. I'm gonna pass it anyway because you know what I'm saying. I just I took a bad. I was getting on the plane and I took a bad. What did it do? What did I get? I took a bad buy, man, this morning. Trying to get ready to get on the plane. So what did I? Let me show you. Let me find it. So this morning I took UJ in the morning, and I took UJ in the morning for a buy, and it smacked me in the mouth.
Ouch.
It got me I had took it, and I didn't use. I should have had it at $1.50, but I had it at. I should have had it at $1.25, but I had it at $2.51, right? And it got me and I hit it twice because I was rushing, and I was trying to get my stuff ready at the same time, and somebody called me because when I looked at it, I said, "Man, I hit it twice," but it was up like $300, and I was like, "I got to scalp this." And then somebody called me on my phone, and I started talking, and I forgot. And then it went down to my stop loss. I entered at 133, 158, 133, 172, and lost $500 on it.
Ouch.
So I hit 500 and 490. So it is what it is. But it's to learn. I know that I'm learning the lessons. I'm not mad about it. You know what I'm saying? But I realize I'm learning the lessons because I was up. I was at 52.
So you could have closed it on profit.
Yes. And
you didn't move your stop loss to break even or nothing.
No, when I was like, okay, it's time to move my stop loss to break even, but somebody called me right while I was about to try to do it. And so I got to get to the point where when I'm trading, you can't answer the phone, man.
Or just close it. Close it. Close the trade.
Yeah.
Take your $52.
Yeah.
Also, what I do suggest is when you trade somewhere where you're not gonna be disturbed. You know, like you don't gotta be in the run.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
that's why I was saying, like, man.
This is my trading hour from 12 to like 3 in the morning. Because at this time, nobody's gonna call me, nobody's gonna text me. I could focus on just trading, you know, and it's key. It's key just to focus on what you're doing. You could play some music and like have something in the background, but it's key. It's key to just staying in top of the market, you know, like because the market moves. It's volatile. You never know what's gonna happen.
And it moved fast.
Yeah,
it moved fast. Listen, it's been times where I had a gold trade in, right? And they said it jumped up to 300, and I smacked to take profit. And when it finally clicked to take profit, it was minus $11.
Wow!
Like, how can you do that? But that's part of it. That's me learning. So that's why I say I gotta get my computer set up. When I'm doing it on my phone, I have to be scalping. But I gotta get my computer.
Or risk less when you're doing it in your phone. You know, just risk a lot less.
Okay, yeah. So I got to get my computer. I got to get me a setup where I could move the stop loss, trail it.
Yeah,
all of that.
Do it from the computer. For me, what works best, like when I'm in the gym and somebody sends a signal, I'll take the signal, but I'm at risk like 90% less of what I usually risk.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna risk a lot less because I'm in the move, I'm in the gym. So if I do take a L, I only lost 0.10%. Like if I'm in my environment, like for example here, once I see a good trade, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk a lot more because I'm watching it. I'm right there. I'm able to do the observation correctly. I'm not distracted. It all plays into part, you know. But once eventually I'm pretty sure you become so good that you'll be able to do it in the move faster. You'll be able to see things faster, and it takes time. It takes time.
This dude, listen, man, I'm laughing. This dude blew the account and didn't say nothing.
He didn't even reach out, huh?
He didn't reach out and do nothing. I just started laughing. Like, it's where you at, man.
Yeah,
but I would imagine that so many people beat him up so bad. He been taking a killing off of JJ. You know, JJ and I've been killing him. So have you did the binary? Have you did the binary?
I don't mess with binary options.
Oh, okay, because they keep saying that they winning all the binary trades. So I don't know.
I don't like binary options. It's just too fast.
Yeah.
It's too fast for me. I like this better. I don't have a strategy for binary options. I tried it a couple of times. I never got into it too much. But like you just gotta go to this website. What's the website for binary options? It's been a while. What is the website? Wow, I forgot the website. It'll come back to me. But there's a website you could have set up a demo account and just try it out.
Yeah.
Binary options is in a smaller time frame. It's like less than a minute. You know, it's like super, and it's so I don't know. I never got into it.
Yeah.
But that's usually what all these MLMs try to like get you to do first, the binary options, because it's the fastest payout.
Oh, okay. Dude, I don't need no more MLMs. I mean, I don't care. Man,
that's why they're promoting that. That's why they're promoting that. Most likely, it's a recruiting tactic.
Oh, I don't care nothing about that, man. I'm about to try to learn this so I can be able to do it on my own. I like the Forex community because people in Forex community want to see you win.
Cause we all been struggling, brother. We all been through. We're in the same boat. We're all in the same boat. Everybody's been through trials and tribulations, and some people are gonna take advantage. Some won't.
Yeah. I
But
just like it. I like the community.
I
So,
love it. I love it. And at the end of the day, like, you already got enough sauce. Like, I introduced you to ICT. I introduced you to Forex God. Like, you could go on your own from here if you wanted to. You know, like
Yeah.
you don't really need us. But if you really need a mentorship, like you always got us. You got the squad over here, and you got other people showing you love as well. So take advantage of that, bro. You got a lot of angels around you trying to put you on game. So
oh yeah, I know. I listen. I wouldn't even have the confidence to take the trade if the trades that I'd be taking. If y'all wasn't putting me up on game, I was like, man, I seen this setup. I seen it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's why I can recognize the head and shoulders. I can look at the chart, take my thing on. I could be driving and have my phone in my hand and look at this support. I can see the head and shoulders.
So you have a gift, bro. You have the gift. You have the eye for it. That's a gift, dude. That's a gift that you have, because not everybody, nobody, a lot of people can't see it. I don't know why, but some people could see it. Some people can't, or some people take more time than others. But you're making really fast progress.
Like you said, right now this US 30 is consolidate.
Yeah, we're waiting on London. We're waiting on London.
London started 3 or 2?
2, 3, around there it starts moving.
Because the indicator that I got, right, it said it's a sale, but
it is a sell. It is a sell. Look at the triple top. There's a
Yep.
like that was the sell right here. This was the sell. That was the sell. But I know my pair. I know how my pair reacts because I've been watching it for like the past 8 months. You know, you just gotta marry one pair and become good at it.
Yeah.
And I know, and this is my strategy. Like I stick to it. You know, if somebody tells me to go take a trade on USD CAD, I'll take it. You know, but I risk accordingly. Always risk accordingly. But I must go back to my pair. My pair is US30, SPS, and NAS. And the more I see it, the more I get in tune with it, the more I dissect it, the more I understand it. And then like you said, you start seeing the times. You start seeing like the time movements. So right now at this time, you know why I like Asia? Something I learned about those bots is that during Asia, you could get like sales, buys, sales, buys, sales, buys. You could make a lot of scalping moves, right? As long as you're not greedy and you're not over leveraging, you'll be able to make a lot of money during Asia, just between those highs. So when you see, like, for example, right here, double high, you would have got it on the sell right there. Once you saw that sell, that breakthrough over here, that would have been another sell. So now we're waiting either for a buy down here, like in this range, because that's the last range. Right here, you have the order block at the 100%. So you wait for the market to come like down here real tight. The stop loss will be below that wick, and then you go for the buy. Boom, right? So that's a possible option. Or you could wait for the market to come back up. You want to be patient. You want to wait for the market to come to those key areas, right? So for example,
what you just put on there, okay, that's the 23.6. Is that the negative 23.6?
These are the Fibonacci. That's the Fibonacci. I don't know. Did I ever go over the Fibonacci with you?
Okay, so I hear people saying that 23.6.
I don't know about that, bro. But let me put you on game regarding the Fibonacci.
Yeah.
So the Fibonacci is a retracement tool. It's basically a retracement tool. So the way you use it, you're gonna go from like lowest low to highest high. For example, this range.
Okay.
And it measures the retracement. So it came to the 61.8, and it shoot up from there, right? So that will be the area where the market came. Personally, I like to see a bigger retracement like that. I want like this one. Look at this one, from lowest low to highest high. So this is a percentage. It's like, so the retracement is a percentage retracement, right? So for example here, It came to the 78 right there. That would have been a perfect entry, right? Right here, you would have caught this buy.
Yeah.
So you put your fibs, you wait for it to come below the 50, below the 61, close to the 100%, and that's when you want to buy. You want to execute when it's at the lowest point.
Okay.
You don't want to buy above the 50. You don't want to buy in the 61. You don't want to buy in the 23. Why? Because there's something that ICT talks about the premium and the discount. How you determine a premium and a discount? So it's easy to determine the premium and the discount. All you gotta do is put your fibs. Like for example, let's look at this range, the weekly, right?
Yeah.
So from the lowest low, I mean the highest high
Yeah.
to the lowest low, then you have the 50% right here, right? 50%.
Okay.
Anything below the 50% is considered a discount. Anything
Okay.
below the 50% is considered a premium, right? So when the market is on a premium area, the premium area, you're gonna look for sales, right?
Okay.
This is your sell zone. Anything below the 50%, the discount area, you're gonna look for buys, right? So let's say the market, personally, I would like to see the market come at least to this area over here, right here, like right there.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be the sell of the century, because after that the market's gonna crash, right? And if you catch that sell,
Yeah.
you're gonna be really wealthy. I know a guy that one of my mentors,
Yeah.
he caught this sell over here on US 30. He made about $1.5 million.
What?
Yeah, he made $1.5 million. He caught this sell over here. He caught it at the top. And then he just holded it. He holded it. He kept holding. And he was like at 1 million, 1.5 over here at 1.5 million.
Yeah.
And I got the proof. Let's look at his chat.
Yeah.
This is my man, the Scalp King.
Yeah.
He caught $1 million trade. So that's the power of Forex. One good trade could set your whole life up. You might have like a losing year, 2 losing years.
Yeah.
But then that 1 year, you're going to catch that $1 million trade and it makes it all up. I wish I could find it. It was such a long time ago. It was before the crash. But it's somewhere here in this on all these pictures. I'm gonna try to find it and I'll send it to you.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, he caught the sell right here. He caught the sell from up here and he just rode it all the way down. Yeah. So
He just stayed in it.
yeah, he was patient. But I would like to see the market come back over here again.
That's what Tyler be talking about, right?
What I had never been mentored by Tyler. I don't really know how he
But
trades.
I remember that one day when Tyler said, he said, you only need to trade once or twice a week. You should be able to trade twice a week and make plenty of money.
Correct. You don't need to trade every day continuously if you know how to catch a good trade, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All it takes is one good trade. Like for example, if I would have dropped the 10 standards on that trade,
Yeah.
I would have made like $300, $400. I could have been done for the day. But I didn't feel confident. My confidence wasn't high enough on this trade. I didn't like that area. I
Yeah.
thought it was gonna sell. I did saw the sell coming, and it happened. It dropped, right? But I
Yeah.
wasn't confident enough to sell there with like a high lot size, right?
Okay.
But I'd rather wait for and be patient. I'd rather be patient and find a good entry. Like for example, down here, when the market comes down here, I'm gonna try to look for a buy. Like wait for that low to get hit. Like somewhere down here.
Mm-hmm.
These pairs, they're correlated pairs, right? So I'm gonna wait for all of them to come down here and see what kind of reaction I'm getting from there.
Yeah.
That's my strategy. Patience pays. You don't need to rush the trade. Just be patient. You don't need to rush nothing. I like that sell. The reason I took that sell though is because I saw this happening. Look, like right here, I saw the turtle soup. The high got taken out, the high got taken out, the high got taken out, and they dropped accordingly. These 3 pairs, they move the same way. That's
Yeah.
my strategy. My strategy is US 30, NAS, and NAS 100. And
Yeah.
these are the pairs that are gonna pay you the most. They're gonna pay you more than any other pair. If you learn how to master US 30,
Yes.
bro, this pair is gonna pay you, like, it's ridiculous the amount of money you can make from it. Like, my mentor made $1.5 million from one trade.
Yeah.
You know, so I know the power of these pairs, and the fact that I'm already dissecting it to the point that I understand it even more.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good progress, and I have a little strategy working for me,
Yeah.
and it's dope. Like, look at the divergent right here. So you got that high got taken out. This high did not get taken out. This high did not get taken out. What happened afterwards? Dropped. So that's another indication that the market is gonna drop. So I
When
have
it
my
don't,
own. Mhm.
when it take out all the highs, that means it's going to sell. Or is
No,
it the
peep game,
highs for
peep
the
game,
week?
peep game, peep game. So you got these two highs right there, right?
Yeah.
You got these two highs over here. So these are the same highs at the same time. That high right there. These two highs right here.
Yeah.
These two highs, and then you got these two highs over here. Right?
Okay.
So you got that high, that high, that high, that high, and they're all at the same time, right?
Yeah.
So look how this one, that high got taken out. Boom.
Yeah.
Over here, these highs did not get cleared. It's
Yeah.
actually a downtrend. Here's a downtrend. So
Yeah.
that's what I call divergent. When you see that one took out the highs and the other ones didn't, it
Yes.
most likely is going to go into the opposite direction now. See, if this ones would have kept going, if I would have seen, like, for example, all of them shoot up, right? And these highs get taken out,
Yeah.
like this one would have shoot up, and that high get taken out,
Yeah.
the market's going to go bullish after that, because they all got taken out.
So if all the highs got taken out on all three pairs, that means we going bullish.
It's going to continue to go up because it broke the highs. So it didn't
Okay.
create a divergence.
All right. I've been saying that, but like, I gotta watch him when you be. I was like, cause sometimes I'd be tired. I was in Florida. I was in California, dude. I was doing so much stuff, dude. By the time you got on, it's 1 o'clock here, but it's 10 o'clock there. They still going hard. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't, for real, dude, for real. So and so I couldn't get on, but I said, I was like, I got to keep getting on with Mikey and watching them do this. I got to see it over and over again so I can see it. Look it, because I said I want to get it. See how you got all three of them on one screen? I need to have all three of them on one screen.
This too, I'm putting you on game. This strategy is taking me already like 7 months to perfect. Yeah. I've been perfecting this strategy since the beginning of the year. I'm probably longer than that.
So did you? Okay, when you learn your strategies, do you buy the strategies and then you start working on strategies? Do you do that?
I peep game. I went to ICT. I went to other mentors. I started developing my own sauce.
Okay, all right. Okay.
I didn't buy this from nobody. Nobody taught me this. Actually, like, I picked pieces from everything that I learned, and I put it all into one.
Yeah.
Like, this knowledge is powerful, dude. What I'm putting you right now is like, it has to do with ICT concepts. It has to do with like
Hello?
My mentors, I'm applying it into this one strategy.
Yeah.
And I did pay like people. I paid thousands of dollars learning all of this, right? Like, I learned but it wasn't like somebody sat down with me and they taught me this, like, yo, it's like this, like this, like that. Like, no, I actually had to figure out on my own. Like, they gave me so much sauce, like they gave me like what they knew, but it was up to me to start applying it. I started applying it on my own. Like, nobody taught me to two lined up these things like this. Like one
Yeah.
day I was like, yo, they moved together. They moved together. Like I was watching that. and
Yeah, I was
like,
watching. I heard somebody said, well, this. I remember you said they moved together, right?
yeah,
and
they're
then
correlated. They're
I
correlated.
know most people use US 30 and Nas at the same time. But then I was watching somebody talk about US Nas and US 30 and Nas at one time, and then they sent a signal for XPX 500
Mm-hmm.
S&P, and I was like, he just said this stuff worked. They move at the same time.
They do. They do.
While
They
they
really
were
do.
saying, take a buy on, they were saying take a buy on Nas and take a sell on Nas and take a sell on US 30. They sent a signal for S&P for a sale at the same time. That was this morning. It might come in a couple of mornings ago, or it might have been this morning.
Mm-hmm.
I might be getting everything mixed up, all at the same time.
I believe that. I believe that. Like they do. They really do move together. Like I know if you were going through the ICT videos,
Yeah.
he actually touched on this strategy this year. He touched on it. Like the thing we're watching right now. I watched the whole episode like 3, 4, 5 times I watched him do it. Like the same thing. Like it was funny that video came out the same week I was learning this. So it's like the universe there's a synchronicity there. The synchronicity is there.
Yeah.
Like whatever you're searching for, the universe is going to show you more of it. Synchronicity is really there. Like God is blessing you, yo, constantly. He's showing you signs. He's sending you angels. He's like protecting you. He's like showing you the way. We just gotta like
Yeah.
we gotta relax and like listen to what he's trying to tell us.
It was early this morning. It was 9:28.
They do move together. Like look,
It was 9:28 this morning.
They all went to buy over here. Buy.
It was a buy limit. They said a buy limit, 42.513, 42.5318, and a buy stop 42.5960.
Yeah, it was this buy. There was this buy probably over here. That was a beautiful buy. This morning. That was the buy this morning.
That was this morning, yeah.
This one right there. Look, the retracement. So you put your range, low is low to high is high. He came to a 61% retracement right there. And there was quite like an imbalance there. And he bought from there. A small risk, high reward.
Yep. I'm getting it. It's just taking a while. And I know, but I'm not in a rush because I know you told me, say it's taking me years. So
I'm in year almost 4. Like I'm in year 3.5. And I'm still learning.
So do you think you've lost a lot of money doing it? Or do you think
hundreds of thousands?
For real?
Yep. Hundreds of thousands, dude.
I know I didn't took some L's on it, baby.
Like before that, I didn't have prop firms. I was doing it all with my own cash.
Oh, okay.
Now at least you get to try out your challenges and like you're only risking like $56 to do a 30K or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a lot less. Before they didn't have prop firms. We had to do everything with like actually Bitcoin. We were buying Bitcoin and creating accounts. So my learning process was a little more costly, because I didn't want to trade demo. But I had some good success stories too that I made some bread too. I had some good weeks. I had some bad weeks. But it's part of the process. It's like going to school. When you go to be a doctor or a lawyer, you're paying for your education.
Yeah. Well, all right, man. I got to get off of here. I got to get me some sleep because I got some work I got to do in the morning. I just got back from out of town.
My brother. Do you think, my brother?
But I appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you too, brother.
Yeah. Love, baby. Love.